Hello, everybody. Uh, Welcome to a new episode of Cipher Drive. So, first things first, we need to figure out what we're going to work on. And by we, I mean I. Guess I'm speaking for all of you out there, and that's not necessarily fair. Okay, so, yeah, that is working. Right, so last time I think what I finished doing was getting everything rendering through the same system. Now what I'd like to do is take a moment to go, the names are getting out of control, so I'm going to take a minute to go through and make sure that the names are completely sanitized everywhere. I'm going to just comb through all of the code and see if we can't clean up some of the naming problems that are becoming abundant. Yeah, that's where we'll start. Okay, so let's start with cd.cpp. Just show me things that say ID. Okay, establish bank, max font ID, max fonts, max images. Okay, establish bank. How many times does that get called? Just the once. Okay. So what an asset bank is supposed to do is store arrays of assets of different types so that I can densely pack each array based on the size of the asset that goes in that array, and I don't have to do like variable packing or some sort of union thing. And so what I'd like to do is everything called a font ID or an image ID is actually an index. So this is the font max index. Because to me an index implies indexing into an array, whereas an ID implies maybe you have a hash table or a more complex concept of what this ID means. It's more abstract. So there's going to be asset IDs that just every asset ID is unique no matter what type of asset it is. A font ID can't a font asset will have a different ID than all the other assets, even the assets that aren't fonts, right? Then using that asset ID, you can find the index into the array for that particular type of asset. So you can find, if it's a font asset, you look at its type and go, ah, it's a font. And then I want you to find the font index into the font array, right? That's kind of the plan. So, that right there should break a few things. And let's go track them down. Yes, how about we go to there? Perfect. Max index, max index. Allow for asset arrays to grow during development mode. Right now that's not built into the system. Alright, so this is get image by index, and let's just see, whoops, max index, image index. Right, so now there's this question of, do I want image index to start at 1 anymore? That might be what I do next, is go back through once I've finished fixing all the names and have these arrays not be 1 based anymore, because I don't think I need it. I used to need it because I wanted a 0 to indicate that there wasn't an asset there, but now the asset ID will do that, not the index, I don't think. In fact, yeah, I might just use 0 as a special spot to put an image that is the image that is like the unloaded error image. Might go at 0 by convention, so that we have a way to return an image in all cases when we ask for an image. Get image by index. image ID equals, yeah. So here's the image. Here's the image index. I wonder why this is happening. I don't understand that. We'll get back to that someday. Alright, so get image by index. What is this? Oh, what's a render image? Struct render image. Here it is. Give me an image index. I should really start making these unsigned as well. Oh, right. Right. So what we need to do is, right, asset helper dot cpp. And we're just going to say that shouldn't have changed anything, right? Right. So, let's see. Font index, max index. Okay. Font index. Font index. Asset ID. Manifest ID. Okay, that's going to get renamed to asset index. So, asset ID. Asset ID. U32 image index. Unclear to me why the asset ID is not signed as well. Well, so where's the asset bank? No, I don't mean you. I want to get rid of you, actually, because you're dumb. Asset bank. Okay, where is the struct asset bank? There we go. Get image by index. No, you don't get to do that. Okay, so game renderer, you need to include cd asset helper .cpp. Alright, so what I would like to do is say include, we'll do two of these actually, so boom, boom, if cd asset helper asset bank, and that, and then, oops, I need to undo all that because I've deleted the code I need. cd asset helper asset bank, and then boop, 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 boop. Okay. Struct asset bank. We just were there, but show me again. Perfect. And I want to do the same thing here. So boom, asset manifest as asset manifest. Get image by index. Yeah, so I want to go back over here to the helper for assets and say get image by index. Render. Game renderer vars. How does it know how an asset bank works? Get image by index. It's doing that from the bank. Where the hell is it getting a bank? It's not getting a bank. No, it's getting a bank from render execute sig. So, okay, so it's getting the has asset bank. It should definitely be. Okay, so it is declaring this get image by image index. Ah, let's do it that way. Get image by index. Get image by manifest ID. We'll leave it that way. Manifest bank image index. Alright, and then I want to look at manifest ID. Is that the right name for that? I think I'm going with asset ID with that. Actually, oops. There we go. Okay, so that's good news. Now, the next thing I'd like to do is I want to get out of using um, the one-based asset arrays instead use a zero-based asset array, and then I want to set up a system where we always return an image pointer or a font pointer and just use error versions of those assets at slot 0 by default that we return on those cases, you know? Okay, so I think this has been about a 20-minute episode. Putting everything into zero-based index will be the first thing in the next episode, so see you guys then. Later. Bye-bye.